Hello, church family. This is Pastor Phil. As we've been watching the events of the coronavirus unfold all around us, I've been amazed at all of the new vocabulary and terms that seem to have become common household words in just a few weeks. Words like self quarantine. I really can't imagine before this week ever using that term about myself or others, but my doctor put me in self quarantine when I was sick. Or other terms like COVID-19 or coronavirus. Neither really are things that I normally would have ever said, but now literally everyone knows what these terms mean. Another term that keeps going around is high risk population. We've used the term at risk or high risk before, but right now, when someone says high risk, they pretty much only mean individuals who are more likely to suffer severe complications if they have the COVID-19. I even saw a whole news article about living as a high-risk family. This week, when I think of my own loved ones in my life, I even started to think about them in terms of high risk and low risk for complications from this crazy virus. In such a short time, it feels like the words that we use to define ourselves and each other have all changed. It's like the way we define ourselves is intricately linked to this new virus. Now, in reality, just a few months ago, we talked in much the same way about the flu, heart disease, teenage drivers, the elderly, the young, and everyone else, high risk, low risk, for whatever it might be that could hurt them. And we'll do the same in the future when all of this settles down. But not only do labels like high risk or low risk define you and me, but other labels from the time we were born. Cute, fat, skinny, smart, athletic, not athletic, popular, rich, nerd, have all been placed on people to define them, and so often to put them down. Other terms as well, hurtful, horrible labels that are repulsive to say, are often thrown around in the heat of an argument or from a broken, sinful heart. In this world, there will always be labels, and it is so easy to get caught up in the labels and let them define us. But I want to remind you that in Jesus Christ, you have not a label, but an identity that is secure and strong, that resists all the labels. This identity in Jesus can never be taken from you. Think about this passage from John chapter 1, verse 12. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. In Jesus, your identity is a child of God. That means you are loved deeply and part of a family here on earth and in heaven. This identity can never be taken away from you, no matter what label may be placed upon you. So, no matter what labels you hear or receive in the coming week, months, or lifetime, know that what matters most and will never change is your identity as a child of God in Jesus. I continue to keep each one of you in my prayers, and I look forward to seeing everyone soon. God bless.